So Dan, we're chatting ahead of the game at home on Saturday against Wingate. First of all, what do we expect from them?
Yeah, obviously we played them earlier in the season, and it gives us quite a good game. It was, like all games in this level, was quite tight and quite fine margins, and they play quite good football, quite expansive. They've recruited quite well over the last few weeks and added a few loan players into their squad, so I think that makes them a bit of a different animal maybe to what there was a few weeks ago, so it makes it a little bit more challenging. But yeah, they play good football, they've got good attacking players, a lot of good technical players, so we're going to have to try and match that and try and hopefully our side, our technical side and our strength and physicalities have to be at the top of our game really.
In regards to obviously us as well, we've obviously lost against Canby on Tuesday and then got a point away at Bognor, which a good point, probably deserved a lot more maybe. Important to get back onto winning ways on Saturday?
Yeah, definitely. We want to try and win games of football. That's the aim every week. Every week we go out and play, or every match we go and play, we want to try and win, and had that since the start of the season. So it's important that we, ideally, I think we've been in real close games of late and probably not got over the line in a couple and had quite a few draws of late where we turned a lot of them draws into, or earlier games in the season, we turned into wins maybe, and it's about trying to just get across and, like I say, fine margins in all matches, and it's just trying to get on the right side of them. And I thought we didn't probably do enough at Canby to win the game, but maybe could have got something if we'd have taken our chance and they took their chance and they got the win and the 3 points. Obviously Bognor was quite similar, it was quite a tight game, and we gifted them a goal after dominating, I felt, for the first half, and then we had some real good chances. But I think that's probably the best we've played for a few weeks in terms of all-round game. We've just been trying to knit it all together in terms of performance and what we're asking from the boys, and I think Saturday was a good step in the right direction for that, and I think we deserved 3 points on there, but we obviously didn't take the chances that come our way, and need to use that as motivation for this week, obviously.
In regards to the squad as well, we've had obviously Dicko come back from injury, Ringo come back from long-term injury, and then obviously this coming Saturday, Scotty back from suspension. How important are people like that in the squad?
Yeah, we've had a bit of been a bit backward and forwards really, isn't it, with the squad in terms of injuries. Lost Connor obviously, which was devastating news, and hopefully 4 or 5 weeks maybe now that he'll be back into it. But I thought Connor was doing really well for the football team and the football club this season, and have a real good season. So that was really disappointing. And then a victim of your own discipline at times, and we had players sent off, and no excuses for that at times, and that's hurt us a little bit, especially when you've got a smallish squad and you rely on these people. So we've had a bit of unavailability and a bit of injuries as well. And you mentioned Dicko and Ringo, we've been playing fit almost. Dicko's probably played 90 minutes on the trot after just coming back not playing at all, and Ringo's had to do the same as well. And so credit to them boys for sort of looking after themselves, trying to get fit and coming back from injuries as well. So it's been a bit hit or miss, been a bit all over the place, but I don't think we're the only team that has their moments and them times, and it's just about sticking together and other people stepping up maybe and taking their opportunity when it comes. But I'd like to think we're coming on the right side of that. I think Connor will still be a few weeks away, but I think our suspensions finish on Saturday, and obviously I think we've got a full fit squad apart from Connor tonight to train. So I think we're in a good place, and hopefully coming into a bit better luck in terms of that.
And finally, obviously we brought in Ollie at the end of last week and made his debut on Saturday. What does he add to the squad?
Yeah, Ollie's a player I've known for quite a while. He trained with us at Concord Rangers when I was at Concord Rangers, coming pre-season just to get himself some fit. And the first thing I say about Ollie is what a good lad he is and what a good character. He's everything you want in a young pro or a young footballer to come into the squad, and he fitted in really well with the boys in a short space of time, and he trained with us Thursday and come into the side Saturday. But yeah, as a kid and a person, I can't speak highly enough of him, and he's a real talented footballer, and I think we see glimpses of that on Saturday with his assist and his chances. And I think credit to him as well, he played 90 minutes and he hasn't played a lot of football this year, so I think it'd be a challenge to get him up to speed, and then him getting used to the level that we're at. Like I say, he's been in and around Southend's first team, so there's a good player in there. But yeah, we're pleased to have him, and thank you to Southend for sort of trusting us with his development as well.